Everyone, thank you for joining this live open house today. Everyone, thank you for joining this live open house today. During this pandemic situation and hello everyone, thank you for joining this live open house broadcasting for 150 Fresh Ponds Road in South Brunswick Township. You can join our conference line either dialing the toll-free number, which is 1-855-53-REMAX, or using the Zoom conference call. You can find the information on the website at 150fresh.com or the description section of this video on YouTube or Facebook. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. So stay home and wash your hands frequently. We all will be okay and will again start normal life soon, and for that we need to cooperate with our frontline soldiers like doctors, nurses and all first responders so that it can be flattened. So we need to stay home and stop spreading the virus. So as a real estate agent, here is my contribution by opening the live open house for New Jersey home buyers and sellers to stay home and remotely visit the open houses. So please share this link or start a watch party with your family and friends and ask them to stay home as well. Let them learn from real estate professionals like attorneys, lenders, and inspectors to see how they are dealing with real estate transactions in this tough time for all of us. So throughout this live broadcasting, I will be discussing about this house located that you can see behind my me on the studio screen, located in South Brunswick, the border of Monroe and East Brunswick Township. Along with, I'll be playing video clips from Edie Short, a mortgage advisor from Finance of America, attorney Daniel Lazito from the law office of Daniel Lazito, and Inspector Neil Kipnis from Inspect It Neil. So this if open house live from 150 Fresh Pond Road. So this is Inspector Neil's information, and let me put Inspector Neil on the screen and let's hello Neil.
For inviting me, Soumen, I would like to thank you for inviting me to speak during your virtual open house.
Absolutely, Neil. Thank you for joining this call. and you can see Neil's information right here. This is Neil, and his business card is right here. So contact Neil if you have any questions regarding the installation during this time. And now I'm going to put the card of Danielle, and let me put her video on the screen.
Danielle Lazito, I'm a real estate attorney in Milltown, New Jersey. I understand that everybody's uncertain with the current pandemic that's going on. Rest assured though, there are many means to work around what's going on. The virtual open house is just a perfect example of how we're adapting and evolving to the current climate.
See, thank you, Daniel, for sharing your video. And now let me put Edie and her information here along with the video.
So how are we doing? Well, in spite of, we're doing pretty good, I have to say. And so I am really thankful for that. We live in a world where we have the technology to be able to homeschool from home, to be able to, and still have our children connected with their teachers. And we have the ability to work from home, which is, I'm so grateful for, because we are
okay, let me make sure I replay this video.
How are we doing? Well, in spite of, we're doing pretty good, I have to say. And so I am really thankful for that. We live in a world where we have the technology to be able to homeschool from home, to be able to, and still have our children connected with their teachers. And we have the ability to work from home, which is, I'm so grateful for, because we are still fully operational, up and running. And so every day I am working like I normally would, other than the fact that I can't go out and face-to-face connect with people in that way. But I think we're weathering the storm. The best thing that we can do is flatten the curve and stay at home. And you know, there are some challenges, because we're not home by choice. We're home because we have to. And so mentally that kind of does a little thing for me. So I have to make sure that I continue to feed myself with positive things, so that I don't get down or too fearful or worry too much, and just take one day at a time, because that's really all we can do. I mean, the situation is here, it's happening, it is what it is. You know, we can't avoid it at this point. So, you know, you have to try to make the best. And typically I am that type of person, and I am a go with the flow kind of person. So, you know, all good so far.
Thank you, Edie. And her information is right there in front of you. So if you want to join us, please give a call at 1-855-53-REMAX, and we can discuss about this house. Now, these individual professionals are highly experienced and extremely motivated to help you go through the entire home buying and selling process very smoothly. So let me put their contact information one more time. Please call them directly and ask any questions. So if you are here, I'll definitely ask, I can strongly encourage you to share this link of this live open house to all your friends and family members who are listing their house or planning to list their home for sale at this critical time, and let them learn from these experienced professionals. So take a look into this house. Let me make sure that I have put this house front. All this information is on the website. So go to www.150fresh.com to get more information. Can we close real estate transactions in the current economy or current situation? So I wanted to ask this question to Daniel, and let's see, let me play the video that answered this question. So my question is, can we close real estate transactions in current situation with coronavirus?
Or in the office, just maintaining social distance with gloves and masks. So the logistics is certainly something that we can work through.
So as you can see, yes. So if you want us more about this house, give us a call at 1-8553 REMAX. Directly call Daniel. All her information is here. Again, let me put that in a bigger screen. This house is actually located in South Brunswick Township, and if you want to see this house, we can schedule it by following the CDC guidelines. Guys, it is important that we should wash our hand frequently as suggested by the CDC repeatedly. The main purpose is that the virus stays on any hard surface for days, and when we touch those surface, it transmits to your hand, and on an average we touch our face almost 2,000 times a day. And if the virus is in your hand and we touch on our nose, it can easily goes to our lungs, and that is why CDC is recommending to wash our hand frequently. So wash your hand often. Take a look into this beautiful house. If you have any question, just dial the number 1-855-53 REMAX and conference us. So let me ask Neil about behind on the screen is gorgeous. So if you are planning to come and see this house, we can definitely schedule it, but we need to follow the CDC guidelines. And now let me ask Neil the second question, the video that he already sent. So let me make sure that I put the contact information first, and that's myself here, and then I'm going to play the next video. I'll ask the questions. So the question is, please introduce yourself and explain your service to homeowners and buyers that you're offering in current economy. Let me make sure that I put the video in the right place and play the video properly.
My name is Neil Kipnis. My company is Inspect It Neil, and I am a certified home inspector. I am currently a member of ASHI, which is the American Society of Home Inspectors, which is probably one of the oldest home inspection organizations in the country. I have done thousands of inspections over the course of 11 years. I sit on several state boards, and I'm pleased to answer whatever questions your callers may have. I am currently doing well, and I'm still open to do inspections during these new trying times. The current regulations have been softened with regard to real estate transactions, and therefore real estate transactions are now considered an essential function in these new trying times. With those new real estate transactions comes a home inspection, and that's where I come in. Again, I'd be happy to answer whatever questions your clients may have. So feel free to contact me when you would like for any questions.
Thank you, Neil, and thank you for helping me with those informative videos for live house broadcasting. Again, those who wants to have all the information, let me put one time right here on the screen. Call Neil and ask any question, and if you want, you can also dial us 1-855-53-REMAX or join our Zoom conference call. All the information is on our YouTube and Facebook along with this video. So join us and we can help you answer any question. This house, you see this one, let me bring this house. The kitchen of this house is like designed like it is designed with granite countertops and stainless steel appliances. And one of the beautiful, let me show you that this kitchen, if you see this area, let me pause this, and you can see this. See this let me put this video on the screen, that way you can see that, and take out this number from here. How beautiful, gorgeous, custom built house is in South Brunswick, in the border of Monroe and East Brunswick. These tiles, let me pause here. See these tiles? These are actually heated. You cannot see those heating coils by using. Normally you cannot see because it's behind this tiles or underneath the tiles. But when you use the different instruments that actually can see through this, and with those can actually show you the those heating coils very clearly. During the inspections, the inspector has those special instrument to show those coils, and they are all over this foyer and throughout the kitchen. You should go and see this one. And on the top, that is the whole house ventilated fan. That's very powerful. Take out any smells or any smoke through the roof. So if you are interested to learn more about this house, please call us or visit the website www.150fresh.com, and you can ask any question. So you can actually see this house from Google Earth. You can see this is located in the border of East Brunswick and Monroe Township. Very convenient to access all amenities those township has to offer. So please take a look into the website at 150fresh.com and call 1-855-53-REMAX if you want to make an offer. Or want to know more about about this house in details, and I can be available even to do one-on-one conference call with you and your family and your friends to go over the house using Zoom call. So talk to us, give us a call at 1-855-5-REMAX, and we discuss about that. You can conference right now at 1-855-53-REMAX. Let me ask the next question to Edie about tell us about your company, Finance of America, and how can we contact you. So this is the second question, and let me play that video.
My name is Edie Short, and I'm a bilingual mortgage advisor with Finance of America Mortgage. I've been in the industry since 2000. Hard to believe it's been that long. And here we are weathering another storm. So our company is headquartered out of Horsham, Pennsylvania. We have branches all across the U.S., and our branch is located in Hamilton, New Jersey, in Mercer County. So we originate, process, underwrite, and close all of our loans right in our branch in Hamilton. Right now, under the current circumstances, we're not physically in our branch. We did have to close our doors to the public, and our entire team is working remotely. We are fully operational, and I have to say, I work with some amazing professionals, and I am very, very grateful. So if you'd like to reach out to me, I would love to answer your questions and help you in any way I can. And I can be reached either by email or phone. My email address is eshort@financeofamerica.com. My phone number is 609-410-0793, and I look forward to hearing from you.
All the information is right on the here. You can see that. So let me put that in the on the screen as well. Let me and you can see that as well. This is all the information about her. You can contact her, and this moment, if you want to join our conference, please dial the number 1-855-53-REMAX, and we can talk, answer any question that you have. So again, this house is located in South Brunswick Township, 150 Fresh Pond Road, and all the information is available on the website www.150fresh.com. Look, a kind customer house you must see. This video is available online. You can see it at 150fresh.com. Just go there, and if you like, give us some comments in the video on our YouTube and Facebook. There are many people talking about that. So those who are looking this beautiful house and this in this area, it has a beautiful pond, as you can see here. Take a look and give us a comment. Tell your friends and family to come and see this house online. Right now you can see it remotely. So the next question that I wanted to ask Edie about, please give some idea about current market and the current interest rate that we can get.
Volatile right now, and lenders are having. So in all transparency, our industry is very volatile right now, and lenders are having to evaluate risk and try to reduce that in any area that they can. We've got nearly 10 million people who filed for unemployment for the very first time in the last 2 weeks, and our responsibility in granting a loan is to ensure that we provide sustainable home ownership. We have a responsibility for that, one that I take very seriously. So we've got a lot of changes that are happening, and we're adapting as best we can to all of them while still providing the same exceptional communication and services that our clients deserve. So I do want to talk a little bit about interest rates, because not too long ago the Fed dropped the Fed funds rate to 0%, and of course that created people to call thinking that they are able to get a mortgage at 0%. And just to be clear, the Fed funds rate is the rate at which banks borrow money from each other. So that does not, it's short-term borrowing, and that is not the same as mortgage interest rates. So if you don't know this, I'll give you a little bit of background, but mortgages are typically sold. They're sold to investors, and then there are companies that service those loans, and that is the company that you would make your payment to. So when these loans are sold, they're bundled into packages like an asset. These are mortgage-backed securities. So the rate at which mortgage-backed securities are being purchased is one of the things that does dictate how the interest rates for mortgages go, whether they're high or they're low. So we did have a really great drop in interest rates, which created an influx in refinance applications, and it was really like a refinance boom. The next thing we knew, interest rates were going high, and people don't typically understand why that happens. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that the public is not necessarily privy to or wouldn't know unless you're actually in this industry. So the Fed offered to help by buying, they committed to buying so many mortgage-backed securities. That actually didn't help. It made things a little bit worse for lenders. So they have pulled back on that, and we now see interest rates kind of holding steady at this point, and they're about in the mid threes. So if you are looking to purchase a home or refinance your home, interest rates are very good right now, and please don't hesitate to call. A consultation is no obligation to you, simply to give you the information and help you get into a better financial position should that be your desire.
So you heard from Edie that the interest rate is very low, and if you wanted to refinance or you wanted to purchase a home, and if you can make it, yes, talk to them, talk to Edie or any lender who can actually help you. The process can take a longer than expected because of many offices, and I know they are all mostly working remotely, but definitely we can still work and make the thing happen. So give us a call or give her a call and see what we do. And if you want to discuss about 150 Fresh Pond Road, please dial the number is 1-855-53 REMAX and conference with us. So that's, if you have any question, dial us. This is a live call, and we will be here from 1 to 3 p.m. today. It's a live open house. So the next question, let's ask Daniel about, in worst case, if buyer or seller is tested positive with coronavirus, can we still be able to complete the transactions? And I have the video that is that can answer this question. Play that now. Let me make sure that I have positioned myself, and let me play the video. And so again, let me ask the question one more time. So in worst case, if the buyer or seller is tested positive with coronavirus, can we still be able to complete the transaction? This is the video.
If a buyer or seller gets tested positive for coronavirus, thank goodness it has not happened, but we will adapt to that as well. We will, extend a deadline 14 days to allow for quarantine, something like that. Sellers never need to be present for a closing. Buyers do need to what we call wet sign some documents, so it's very important that buyers are available in a modified way, although to sign closing documents as of the closing date.
So as you can see that yes, it is difficult at this moment. It is taking time, but still it is possible. We are working hard to make sure that buyer and sellers in this situation is not affected much. Only could be some delay, but it is still doable. So everyone is working hard to find the solutions, how to solve and handle the situation. So if you have any question, you can directly call Daniel, and I will put this number on the screen so that on a big screen, so you can take a note of that. In current situation with coronavirus, and let me make sure that I play the right video. So and also make sure that I place myself on the right side and ask the same question to Neil. Let me repeat the question one more time. Can we do home inspection in current situation with coronavirus? Actually, let me ask a different one. In worst case, if the buyer is already tested positive with coronavirus, can he or she engage engage you for inspection. It's a little bit different. So
under the current state regulations, a real estate transaction is considered an essential function, and part of that essential function is a home inspection. Therefore, we can do a home inspection. As I've said in another comment to another client, that we will take precautions so that all are safe during the home inspection.
right, so we do have to make sure that we are all safe during the home inspection. And can we do the home inspection? That's during the situation. Yes, so we can do it, but in worst case, if the buyer is already tested positive, or having some kind of like the family members might have some fever or something, let's play the video. Can we still do the home inspection, and what can be done properly that we are all safe?
I always try to recommend that a buyer or client be present at the home inspection. This way they can ask whatever questions they have when listening to my comments, and this way I can explain the significance of any specific comment. Under these trying times, I like to advise that a minimal amount of people attend the inspection, typically no more than 3 people. I also would recommend that if a buyer or member of the buyer's family has been sick over the last 2 weeks, that they may not consider attending the inspection. And the same goes for a seller. If the seller or member of the seller's family has been sick, it may be recommended that we postpone the inspection for a minimum of 2 weeks. This is so we are safe for everybody attending, including the home inspector and, of course, the agent.
So thank you, Neil, for that. And that is it is. We have consider there may be some delay, even possibility there will be a delay from the title company, because the title search may cause some delay as well. So we are here to coordinate that. So give us a call at 1-855-53-REMAX, and we'll make sure that we coordinate that as well. And that's why we are hosting this virtual open house to help you understand and the current situation, right from the professionals who are extremely experienced professionals, and they are currently dealing with the situation, and they're following the guidelines from CDC to help you or help us go through this process smoothly. So let me put the details of contact information of Neil. You can directly call Neil for any question if you have. So my next question, let me put this question for Edie. And this is the question, which is it a good time to buy a home? Like in this situation where things are a little unusual, unprecedented, and this, is it a good time to buy a home?
So lately I do get asked this question a lot, and that is whether or not it's a good time to purchase a home, because we are in the midst of a pandemic. And my opinion is that it's always a good time to buy a home. It is a little bit more challenging right now, but we are here to help you. So, you know, Andrew Carnegie says that 90% of all millionaires become so through owning real estate. And I couldn't agree with him more, in all sincerity. There are so many benefits to owning your own home. And if you're currently renting, for example, if you're paying $1,500 a month in rent, that's $18,000 a year of your hard-earned money that you have given to somebody else to pay their mortgage. Wouldn't you want to invest in yourself instead of investing in somebody else in that way? So what are some of the benefits of owning your own home? Well, the first thing is that you're building wealth over time for yourself. Owning a home, when you're making your payment, it's like forced savings, and you are building equity. And equity is the difference between what you owe on your mortgage and what your home is worth. That equity can be tapped into later, or can be passed on to your family members later. So that is number one. And there's pride in home ownership. It's the American dream. Being able to do things around your house that you want to do without having to ask for somebody else's permission, like a landlord. Or if something breaks, you're at somebody else's mercy to fix it, and maybe they aren't in a position to actually fix it. So, you know, that can create some problems. So in my opinion, yes, it is a great time to buy. It's always a great time to invest in home ownership and your future wealth.
Thank you, Edie, for that information. And I am sure if you like to, let me put the information, her information on the screen, and you can directly call Edie and discuss more about the situation, or how to refinance, or how to finance your home and get the best interest rate. So let me since I'm right now in front of all the videos that Edie sent with this informational video, let me play one more video with the question that I wanted to ask Edie, that how are you helping buyers who are still looking to buy a home? So here's her answer for that.
It's really, business as usual. If people are out there looking to purchase a home, we are here to help.
But
in this current situation, we are being proactive to help buyers who are still looking to purchase a home in this market. So what are those things? Well, first off, you are going to see that lenders are going to tighten up on their guidelines. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that you may see that credit score requirements are going to change, or down payment requirements may change, or loan products may be eliminated. So we are staying on top of all those changes and monitoring our clients, so that if a change happens that could affect them, we are making sure to communicate those things. And there's always a plan, whether you execute that plan now, or maybe you can't and we need to adjust the sales and execute it later. So those are just a couple of the things that are top of mind. as far as how are we taking applications, well, previous to coronavirus, it was through our websites, on the phone, or a face-to-face consultation, and those things are still in play. Now, face-to-face does not mean I'm sitting across the table from you, but we can get on a FaceTime or a Zoom video meeting where we're still able to meet face-to-face and keep everybody safe and healthy. So it's really, business as usual. If people are out there looking to purchase a home, we are here to help.
Thank you for this great answer. And once again, I will strongly encourage you to share this link to all your friends and family members who are listing or planning to list their home for sale at this critical time, and let them learn from these experienced professionals. And you may start a watch party and ask your friends to stay home to flatten the curve. Let's get rid of this coronavirus and help officials to by staying home. So let's again, this as you can see behind my studio screen, this beautiful house which is located in South Brunswick Township. Let me put that aerial view of that. This gorgeous house, 150 Fresh Pond Road. If you are interested to see this house in person, definitely coordinate with you by following all the city guidelines and show you this house. Those who are right now living in those high dense area in New York, for them this is one of beautiful house. A lot of areas is located in a 3.22 acres land, and you should come and see this one. A lot of play area. Look at this from the aerial video. You can see this one. Let me put that again. I can play that one. See this one from the aerial view. Look at the front porch of the house. These maintenance free poles, there are so many of them that is just, and those domes, see, look at that. 3 large oversized garage and the back of the house. Take a look into the video and share the link with your friends and family, especially those are living in most affected area. And I cannot repeat this one, as I can repeat n number of times. You cannot go out on those areas right now, but if you are living in this beautiful gorgeous house, it's beautiful. It's a lot of play area, like in the backyard is beautiful. So take a look around. You can go to visit this video. You can get this video online at 150fresh.com. Just go there and see this. And if you have any question, look at the kitchen. If you have any question, join this call 1-855-53-REMAX, or you can call us anytime. So take a look around this house, and if you feel free to call this number 1-855-53-REMAX. And now let me ask this next question to Daniel. So what is your let me read the right question here. So what is your advice to inspection clause for those who are impacted by the coronavirus and cannot perform the inspection on time?
As far as inspections, I've heard many inspectors that are accessing the property by themselves when everybody's out of the home. Just they will access the property. They'll take all the precautions. They will video the entire inspection so that the buyers do not need to attend, and we minimize the contact at the home. They'll then issue a report, provide the video to the buyers, and proceed that way. But they are certainly doing inspections, and if a reasonable extension needs to be made for that inspection, that is certainly fair as well.
That's great advice, that take a video of the house during inspection. So let me ask Neil, a question that, do you recommend buyer or seller to be present during the inspection? So do you recommend buyer and or the seller or even the real estate agent to be present during the inspection?
I always try to recommend that a buyer or client be present at the home inspection. This way they can ask whatever questions they have when listening to my comments, and this way I can explain the significance of any specific comment. Under these trying times, I like to advise that a minimal amount of people attend the inspection, typically no more than 3 people. I also would recommend that if a buyer or member of the buyer's family has been sick over the last 2 weeks, that they may not consider attending the inspection. And the same goes for a seller. If the seller or member of the seller's family has been sick, it may be recommended that we postpone the inspection for a minimum of 2 weeks. This is so we are safe for everybody attending, including the home inspector and, of course, the agent.
So that is from Neil, and you can call Neil if you have any questions. And meantime, let me ask a question to Edie. Can we close real estate transactions in current situation with coronavirus?
Yes. Real estate transactions are still closing in this market. And one of the adjustments that we have made is to be able to implement electronic closings. Now, not all types of loans will qualify for an electronic closing, but wherever we can, we are doing that. And that means that the bulk of the closing package is being signed electronically by the borrower, so that limits the time that they have to spend at the closing, so that people can get in and out and limit their exposure to any potential risk of getting the virus. So, to answer your question, yes, we are still closing real estate transactions in spite of coronavirus.
Thank you, Edie. And on the same note, that is a great advice. And who are interested to see this beautiful house, 150 Fresh Pond Road, please dial this number 1-855 53 REMAX, and we can conference. If you wanted to learn more about it, we can definitely do a one-on-one, even with your friends and family, using the Zoom conference as well. And we can go over the house and ask any question. So once again, I strongly encourage you to share the link of this live broadcast to all your friends and family members who are listing or even planning to list their house for sale in this critical time. Stay home, and if you want to purchase a similar house like this in South Brunswick, conference right now at 1-855-53 REMAX. This house is located in the border of East Brunswick and Monroe Township. Very convenient to access all the features, all the amenities those township has to offer. So please take a look into the website, which is 150fresh.com, or you can also call us now at 855-53 REMAX. You can call or text. If you want to make an offer or want to even know more details on this house, I can be available to even go to one-on-one conference call with you and your family. Just let us know. Wanted to see this house before making the final offer? Then definitely, using the CDC guidelines, we will perform the showing of this house, and we can coordinate this. I know the things can be a little bit delayed because of various reasons, but still we are working and making sure we can successfully close the transactions. We are doing that. So give us a call. We can guide you through the process. Again, this is 150fresh.com. Now this, you can see this one. There is definitely the wow factor is waiting for you. You can see that. The amazing pond that is pretty, like at the back, you can see that. You can go to the video online and see this one. See, when you walk this house around this, when you walk around this house, you can experience this wraparound porch. You can see with all the pillars. It's beautiful. It's all maintenance-free poles. A grand look. You can see that here. You have to experience this house. It's absolutely custom built. It's gorgeous. It's located in the border of Monroe and East Brunswick Township. Great location. So give us a call and we can show this house to you. Look at that. It's in 3.22 acres of land. backed by the the forest land, 4,000 acres of forest land it's a preserved land. So great location. Give us a call at 1-855 REMAX, and we can answer any question that you have. So again, give us a call at 1-855-53 REMAX if you have any question on this. So this is a live broadcast open house, and we are here to answer any question that you have. So now let me ask Daniel, what is your advice to sellers from a legal standpoint?
Advice to sellers from a legal standpoint, we're still closing deals. We're getting it done. This is not a reason to, to take the property off the market or do anything like that, for sure.
So as you can see that if you are listing in this current situation, we are here to help you go through the transaction. So if you have question regarding that, if you are a seller and you have a question on a legal standpoint, any question regarding the current situation as a home seller, feel free to contact Daniel. Here is the information, and we are here to help you. Our direct line at this moment is 1-553 REMAX, and we are here to help you. So this is a live open house. Join this conference and any question. You can visit our website at 150fresh.com. It's www.150fresh.com. And now the next question I will ask Edie, how are you dealing with the mortgage appraisal before giving the final commitment? Because in these situations, the bank is definitely should be more careful on releasing the money. So obviously that is that we wanted to know that how the mortgage companies are working before giving the final mortgage commitment. So let's see what Edie has.
So yes, under the current circumstances, we have had to adjust our policy on appraisals and provide some alternatives, because there are people that don't want anybody coming into their home, or perhaps you have an appraiser who is hesitant to go into the home. So in all cases, we will always initially order a full appraisal, and that means the appraiser is viewing the interior and the exterior of the property, as well as collecting data from public records. So when that can't be done, then the alternative choices would be an exterior only, which is also commonly known as a drive-by appraisal. And that is where the appraiser is going out to the property, but he's not going inside to view the interior of the home. And then as a last resort, if we had to, there is the option for the desktop appraisal. Now, a desktop appraisal, nobody is going to go out and look at the property. Everything, all the data is gathered from public records and third party, and photos are taken from the MLS. And so that is actually the last resort, but these are the adjustments that we've had to make.
So thank you, Edie, for that information. And those who are right now planning to buy, if you can, call her and find out more details how she can help. So this is the time when you are right now staying home. Utilize it and talk to people who can actually help you. These are professionals who know how to handle the situation. They are going through this process with the professional experts, and they can definitely help you. So let me ask Neil a question. Do you recommend buyer or seller or even the real estate agent to be present the action? And let's see what Neil says on that. And I wanted to make sure that I'm putting the video.
I always try to recommend that a buyer or client be present at the home inspection. This way they can ask whatever questions they have when listening to my comments, and this way I can explain the significance of any specific comment. Under these trying times, I like to advise that a minimal amount of people attend the inspection, typically no more than 3 people. I also would recommend that if a buyer or member of the buyer's family has been sick over the last 2 weeks, that they may not consider attending the inspection. And the same goes for a seller. If the seller or member of the seller's family has been sick, it may be recommended that we postpone the inspection for a minimum of 2 weeks. This is so we are safe for everybody attending, including the home inspector and, of course, the agent.
So thank you, Neil, for this information. And those who wants to ask any question to Neil, this is the information. Directly call Neil and discuss about that. So now let me ask Daniel the next question. What is your thought about the current economy, and is it a good idea to buy a home now? And I have the video recording from that I am going to play about this information. So again, let me repeat. What is your thought about the current economy, and is it a good idea to buy a home now?
I've seen buyers getting very good deals. I've seen buyers doing well on inspection issues given all that's going on. But there is still limited inventory, so if you're a buyer in this environment and you'd like to purchase a home, there is still competition for the homes.
So thank you, Daniel. And this is, have any legal question regarding buying or selling home, you can directly contact Daniel. Here, let me put her information. You can take her information and call for any legal advice time. And know Daniel from 2018, and we work together for many transactions. So give her a call at this number. All the information is here. So if you wanted to learn more about this 150 Fresh Pond Road, this is in South Brunswick, as you can see behind on this screen. You can go to 150fresh.com and learn about this house. All information is there, and this website is 150fresh.com. And you can also call 1-855-53-REMAX if you wanted to discuss about that now. We are live. So let me ask the next question to Edie. What is your thought about current economy, and is it a good idea to list and sell home now? So let me play the video and see what is about that.
So my thoughts about the current economy is that this too shall pass. Everything does. I think this situation is temporary. I think that we'll see a comeback once we get through this. And so I am hanging in and excited for what's to come. Do I think it's a good time to list or purchase a home right now? I think there's always going to be buyers and sellers. And I think that we have a responsibility that when we do come across those people, that we manage this for them as best we can. Communication is the most important. And we have to try to keep everybody safe and healthy. So there may be some things that we have to implement in order to do that. But, as real estate professionals, as mortgage professionals, we're here to help and guide you. So if you are looking to buy or sell, please don't hesitate to reach out, because we are here to help.
I fully agree with her, and it is a great time. So, like when you are, at least not a great, means great for the virus, but you are home, and maybe you can plan it, make some phone calls, connect with professionals, and see what we can do. So let me ask another question to Edie. What is your thought about the current economy, and is it a good idea to buy a home? So let me make sure that I have the right video to play.
I love these live broadcast open houses, and so anytime I'm invited to participate.
I am so sorry that I played the wrong video. So let me make sure that I play the.
So my thoughts about the current economy is that this too shall pass. Everything does. I think this situation is temporary. I think that we'll see a comeback once we get through this. And so I am hanging in and excited for what's to come. Do I think it's a good time to list or purchase a home? Yes, I will do it. You know, we work in a service industry, and right now we have some limitations, but there are still people out there who want to purchase a home.
So again, thank you for that information, and you can call ED. Let me put the information on the screen. You can directly call ED and find any information you want to do. All the information is right on the screen, so you can about the open house at 150 or at 150fresh.com. So take a look and wash your hand frequently as suggested by CDC, and they are mentioning that repeatedly. The main purpose of this, to make sure that those virus doesn't go through the nose to lungs, and that's why they're asking to wash your hands often. And because this virus stays on any hard surface for days, and when you touch it, it comes to your hand, and if you wash it, they will be gone. So that's why they're asking it to wash your hands. Stay home and help everyone to flatten the curve. So stay home and watch this video with watch party with others, and if you like to ask more questions, join this line 1-855-5 REMAX, and we are here to help. So now let ask this the next question, which is what is okay, so let me ask this to Daniel. What is your thought about the live house that we are doing here, so that I have the right video here? So what is your thought about this live open house broadcasting? So
I love the live open house broadcasting. I think it's fantastic. I think it's a sign of the times. It's a sign of the technology that we're lucky enough to all have at our disposal. And it's a clear demonstration that we are certainly adapting to the current world. I hope that's informative, guys. Enjoy. Good luck.
So that is what Daniel, thank you for participating and giving all the informational videos and sharing for this live broadcasting. Thanks a lot. And those who wants to contact for any legal advice, please take this information right from the screen and call and get make your yourself more information, and while you are staying home, this information can be very helpful. And if you are trying to sell your home or buy, and how we can help go to transaction, it is time consuming, but we are here to help you. So now let me ask the same question to Edie. What you about? Okay, what is your third? What do you think about this live broadcasting? So let me make sure that I have video to play.
This allows us to bring the home to the buyer because they can't get out and find the home themselves. So I absolutely love it.
So I totally agree that at this moment, stay home. Those who wants to used to go during weekends and see open house, and those who are watching this, share with your friends and like this video, and see, we are trying our best to bring the open house to you live. So this is for your entertainment. This is for you to see the house. If you are planning to buy a house, this is one of the beautiful house in South Brunswick. It's a luxury house that you must see. So take a look, and I am sure we can definitely communicate and contact, help you find your dream home. So Edie, anything to say at the end?
So I just want to say thank you for being on this live open house broadcast with us, and we really appreciate it. We'd love to get your feedback. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. There's no pressure, there's no obligation. We're here to help, we're here to provide a service. So we look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you have a great weekend.
Thank you everyone who actually joined this live open house, and you can still call us at 1-853 REMAX, and we're there to help you. And get to sub to my YouTube channel, and like my Facebook page. All the information is right there. Thank you once again for joining this open house.